This week is all about honoring those who serve in one of the most difficult jobs in law enforcement, corrections. Ever wonder what it's like to be a jailer? We're going to find out today on the podcast. Welcome back to the Grayson County Sheriff's Office podcast. I'm Lieutenant Jeremy Cox, and so today we are doing the podcast all about National Corrections Officer Week. So this week, you probably paid attention to our social media. You've seen a lot of our posts have been focusing around National Corrections Officer Week, talking about some of the people and a lot of the jobs that are making up our jail. And so we thought it'd take a little time to appreciate the people who are in our facility, our jail facility, who keep things in order, who make sure that things are running safely. They ensure that things are being safely done in there and serving our community in that role. And often they go unseen. And though they do go unseen, kind of behind the curtains, if you will, behind the wall, behind the fence, it's nonetheless very important. And so joining me today is
Skyler Hogan.
And so he is one of our Grayson County jail staff. And so thank you, Skyler, for taking a little time out of your day to come and talk to me.
Thank you, sir, for inviting me. Glad to be here.
Excellent, excellent. And so we're going to have a little fun talking about what it means to be a jailer here at the Grayson County Sheriff's Office. So let's just jump right in. Tell me, what made you decide to become a jailer, right? What drew you to this job?
Honestly, I was looking for something with structure and purpose. So at 18 years old, I decided to join the Grayson County Sheriff's Office to get my law enforcement career going. It's something I've wanted to do since I was young, and it's a big step, and it's just a chance for me to make a difference.
Okay. So that's impressive. 18 years old, right? That's a time when a lot of folks are still just trying to figure out what they want to do with their life, right? Uh, so, what kind of opportunities have opened up for you starting out so young, especially here at Grayson County?
So starting here so young, it's giving me the experience. It kind of shows me kind of what this career is like. It gets me ready for the responsibility, communication I need for when I go to patrol or even in the jail. It just helps me grow and be a better person, and it just opens the door for advancement within the sheriff's office.
Okay. So, a lot of people may have a misconception about what it means to be a jailer, right? They may have like this stereotypical idea of that where it's just babysitting, right? Like it's just babysitting people. What's something that people don't realize about the job?
This job, being a jailer, is not about babysitting inmates. A lot of those guys in there are having problems, having troubles and something in their life, and they just need someone to help them. So while they're in our facility, it's a time for us to sit there and sit with them and talk about what's possibly going on and hopefully help them. It's that first step on getting someone help. And this job is not just about, locking doors and preventing fights. I gotta be ready, gotta be prepared for when things go sideways or just when an inmate needs someone to talk to.
Exactly. So it's not just keeping a building secure or keeping an eye on people in a room. Sometimes it's having that ear for the person that is really just struggling and maybe they're going through something and that's what's landed them in this position and maybe pointing them in the direction that could get them some help so that they can not come back here again.
Yes, sir.
Man. So, Skylar, I'm going to ask you about something. Right here on your collar, I see something. It says FTO. Tell me what that means.
Yes, sir. So in our jail facility, I am a field training officer. So we have a new officer that comes in. I am the one who takes them on their journey of their training, and I help them be prepared and get all the training they need for when they go on their own here in the jail.
So when new people come along, we don't just like throw them to work. We train them up.
No, sir. We have a very strict, very good FTO program to make sure new officers are prepared for what they need to do inside the jail.
Awesome, awesome. And you're a part of that program.
Yes, sir, I am.
All right. And so looking ahead, where do you see yourself in your career? I know you mentioned patrol.
Yes, sir. So I'm wanting to stay in law enforcement. I am going to I'm going to go on to patrol. And hopefully I could go from patrol and be part of an SRT team. It's something I've always wanted to do. And way later down the road, I eventually want to make it to the federal level.
All right. All right. So having goals is important, right? And so stair steps, right? Using this to get you into the next level and then using that to progress you onto your bigger goals.
Yes, sir. Definitely starting in jail is getting that experience I need because it's better to get the experience with the people you're going to deal with in the streets instead of being thrown out there after the academy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, you're doing a solid job. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here, right? And so we are so proud of the job that you do here. And so this is just another way to celebrate National Corrections Officer Week, which is a time to shine a little bit of light on the people, not only just here at the Grayson County Sheriff's Office, but all of the men and women that work in corrections all across the United States. These people work day and night, often unseen, tirelessly to keep America and their local communities safe. And so we ask not just Grayson County, but just keep these people in your thoughts. And so with that, Grayson County, just remember here at the Grayson County Sheriff's Office, we have a large staff of men and women that work every day just to keep the Grayson County Sheriff's Office jail moving forward, to keep the people that are placed under our care safe and secure, and then to keep Grayson County a safe place to be. We hope you enjoyed the podcast today. We hope you learned a little bit. And again, Skyler, thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me.
And so with that, Grayson County, you'll find us here every Thursday at 9 a.m. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us. Share if you will. And most importantly, stay safe.